We are currently located in Norfolk, Virginia, in the shadow of the battleship USS Wisconsin and its battery of 16-inch guns. Tonight, here at the U.S. Open, we're putting out our big guns. Karl BOYES versus Yu-Hsuan Cheng for the title. Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm Mark Wilson. Along with me is my broadcast partner, the one and only, Danny DiLiberto. Well, Cheng has won the lag, Danny.
Yeah, big time to win the lag. And he doesn't need much help the way he's been playing. Of course, Karl BOYES just played a solid match from way behind, won 7 in a row to win this spot. But I think the Taipei player is playing just a little better. He's played great all week.
That means 14-14.
You know that we have the two best players in this 128-player field whittled down. The absolute toughest field that we've ever seen assembled. Not just for a U.S. Open, but anywhere. Standards of play have been great. The table and the equipment playing great. Got an energetic audience. There's a lot of electricity in the air. We are playing a race to 13, one-set final. In the event, you must win by 2, but in the event that it goes 14-14, it will just be a one-game playoff. Cheng has waited quite a while to get this first break off. He locks in, takes his time, sets up. 6 ball on the wing. Went right in. He plays position on the 1 ball quite often from the break.
Little difficulty here falling on the 2, but that might be the only difficulty. How would you do it, Mark?
I think he's going to draw back. It doesn't look like he can manipulate the pocket much, so he's
Just straight back, no English, low ball, powerful stroke. He's done everything else. I expect him to do this.
I think he's going to try to go between the 3 and the 9, right where his cue will be resting. Just come right straight back. Pretty important opening shot here. Rather not bump the 9, he got by it.
You call it. Well, he might go behind the 3. Nope. Great shot. Folks, that looked easy, but it's not.
Very deliberate and consistent player. Presents a very repeating swing. That gives him great accuracy and ball speed, both. 2 cushions out past the 9. Kind of has a very rigid body style when he walks. It is almost like RoboCop here. So structured. We're using a 40-second shot clock with 1 automatic extension per rack. Nurses the cue ball up closer to the 4 ball. Appears to be on angle. See how erect he walks when he goes through there? Could not be more impressed with anybody here in the tournament than Yu-Hsuan Cheng. Here in America, a lot of guys call him Kevin. Shot there, 2 cushions, releases from the cushion to allow him to get to the bottom of the ball.
Well, I'm not sure, but I believe this will be the biggest win of his career if he can do it. Karl Boyes has got a different idea.
Gonna follow ahead just a little bit. Get a nice angle. No, he didn't. He just stunned to the head. Got a little straight. Yeah, this would suggest that his heart's pounding pretty good. Wanted the other angle. He can make this work. Very smooth. Checks the angle on the 9, wants to make sure he hits the heart of the pocket. That was his third calculation.
Yeah, he's got to draw it past the side.
I think he's just going to follow.
Think so?
Yeah, he doesn't need
Dangerous, close to going in the pocket, but you were right.
He just drilled the heart of the pocket out with a rolling ball hit and opens up the match with a very classy break and run out. Our score now is 1 for Shen and 0 for Boys. Capacity crowd here on the TV arena. Yu-Hsuan Cheng is only 27 years old. Hails from the Republic of China. Reported to be only the 5th or 6th best player in Taipei. Takes his time, locking on the break. A lot of eye shifts here. A lot of focus and intensity. He plays out of the famous billiard school in Taipei. They've spawned many, many great players with their training methods. Got a little backspin on that.
Well, he didn't make any.
Well, Karl Boyes is looking at banking the 1 ball. Would you risk the game on this bank shot, Danny?
No, I might play the bank if the 2 were closer to a pocket, but I'm not banking the ball and then shooting the ball 8 feet away. But he is.
And at that speed. Well, that was really, really
Great shot.
Yeah, great shot. Opened up everything. We know that Karl tends to default towards the offensive side of the game. Playing all ball fouls. Racking the 9 on the spot. Cue ball must be placed 9 inches left or right of center within that area to break. Most guys go to the extreme edge of the 9 inches. 40-second shot clock dwindles down here. You get one extension per rack with an additional 40-second. Karl will be using his right here. That was well played. We saw some great shot making from Karl Boyes in the last match.
Very good shot.
Karl was boyhood friends with Jason Shaw and Darren Appleton. They all grew up together as young teenagers playing pool. Kind of a tricky, delicate position play here.
Yeah, but he handled it pretty well.
Great shot. The audience recognizing how testy that shot could be. Oh, very good shooting. And Karl Boyes is off to a tremendous start.
Game to Mr. Boyes, the score is tied
2-0.
each.
No, 1-1. I'm sorry. One is our score. Boyes will be breaking. He was really levying a big hammer break in the last set, unlike some of his opposition who's used kind of a soft cut break. Karl's using the power cut break. Seven balls on the wing. They play a rule here where 3 balls must cross mid-table. If you pocket a ball, only 2 balls have to cross mid-table. 1 went in the side. It's going to be a legal break. He's pocketed the ball. Well, if he played a bank shot in the last rack, I suppose he wouldn't be afraid to take this one on. He could also play it straight into the side. Darren Appleton in last night's broadcast suggested that Karl Boyes cutting these balls into the side pocket was one of the best players in the world.
Well, I think he'll shoot it in the side. He doesn't have much work to go to the next ball. If you did, this wouldn't be a very good shot.
Well, he could miss it and not even sell out, too.
Right.
Well,
Like
he just
did.
played safe.
Played it safe, but he didn't. He left an edge, maybe. No.
Cheng is now getting his jump cue out, so He won't just be playing this to hit. He'll be playing some kind of a shot. Don't think the cue ball will go off the left side of the two. I think he wants to go off the right side of the two. Going off the left side of the two ball might allow for the cue ball to scratch directly into the corner pocket. Taking great care in aiming this.
Well, he's jumping over a ball that's pretty far away.
Pretty easy to get it to bounce off the table when you have to hop this far. So he might just be landing solid. Oh, he tried to cut it in, Danny. Didn't dream he would pull that off. 1-1 is our score. Boys stuck with kind of a testy billiard problem here. Cue balls near the rail, two balls near the rail, straight across from each other.
I think he can hit it, but it depends how full you can hit it to control the safe.
Yeah, decent shot. I guess it's kind of like what you say, got him through the inning. Cheng will have a few possible responses to this. He's close range and can hit some or all of the two ball. If he can hit all the two ball, he can just tuck the cue ball underneath the six. Send the two ball down table.
Yeah, send the two ball down, try to get behind the six. He did just that.
And due to the seven ball being in the way, this will be a very close encounter with the foul because the 7 and 4 both lay kind of near the path. It's not
Tough ball to hit.
Yeah. You can't have an in and out type of a contact here because the pocket's in the way and the other object balls are in the way. Looks like Karl's going to go around the 7 and try to go 2 cushions off the back rail. He needs to hit about where the diamond is, just to the right of the pocket.
He hit it.
Did. And he hit heavy on the 3.
Where are you going, cue ball? I think he's got a shot at it.
As good as he jumped a moment ago. And
I don't think he has to jump this time.
right.
I think he can cut it right in.
Now he's just trying to figure out how to hold the cue ball for the 3.
Yeah, he would like to run right smack into the 4 full. He didn't have to. He got pretty good here.
Yeah, he sure did. He was able to hold it. He hit the ball a little bit heavy, and that took even a hint more pace out of the cue ball.
Did. Well, he got a little bit of the wrong angle. I think he'll take the cut.
Well, he's got the 5 hanging, so
Oh, he's got the 5 over there.
just wants to get the cue ball just past the side pocket now, 2 cushions, and drop off. Appears to be in total control.
Good shot.
Not wasting any time, so we know he fell on about enough angle to get down for the 8.
He's got enough, a little bit, but That's plenty.
Looking good here. 2 cushion position. Nope, just take the side pocket. Economy of travel with the cue ball. That adds to consistency. And just like that, he scores his second win. Leads Karl Boys 2-1.
This is Cheng. He leads the match 2-1.
He's making everything look easy.
And he has for the whole week. I've watched a lot of pool this week. These are the 2 best playing players of the week. A lot of interesting things happened here this week. Started off with a bang. Karen Corr beat the world #1 player in the first match, the first round. She won her second match, and then she almost won her third one. She was Hill, third round winners bracket, and locked up Jason Shaw. He made a full table jump shot, ran out the rack. That was a great showing. There's been many, many great matches. A lot of great comebacks. A lot of guys that were down 8 or 9 to 1 or 2 coming back and winning matches. Testimonial to how well everyone's playing. That type of a lead is not safe because they can clip off so many games in one inning. 5 ball in the wing. Soft break. Yeah, soft break. And he's playing position for the 1. We've noticed that in the past. He now examines the 3-7-9 to see that there's some clutter there, and he would like the rack removed. That's going to be awkward to remove. No, maybe not. He can. Oh, he's going to just move the 9. Okay, that's good. That worked out slick. Good job, Karl.
I'm looking to see if the 3 goes in the side without hitting the 7, because that's where the 2 is going to get him.
Good shot. Hit the balls like this. It takes a serious investment in your life. You have to be that dedicated. It's not something you just practice up a little bit and become skilled enough at. This is a daily thing. It's an art form.
Well, when he gets on the 3, we're going to have to get referee close, because that ball, the 3 that is close to the 7. We're playing fouls on everything. Yeah, I think you got to have a referee watch this shot.
Yeah, he dropped his head a little bit because he noticed that now he's going to have to hit pretty heavy into the 7.
And how do you go to the 4?
Well, it looks like he's planning to go just a little bit below center and just trickle the cue ball back off the 7 and leave the long 4 ball. I don't think you want to try to power up and go through the 7. It makes the side pocket play that much more difficult.
Karl watching.
This will be just a little dab of draw.
Good shot.
Was. Everything's so clean, so precise, and so calculated. I would like to just draw back all the way down to the end rail, short by 1 diamond, so he has a nice angle to transfer easily up to the 7. So needs about 4 diamonds worth of draw from here. Well, that was
Good
three
shot.
diamonds. Yeah, 3 diamonds worth of straw. It's a little bit thin, but he's all right.
See where he put the tip? That's where he wants to get.
And I believe that means he's going to go 2 cushions. Just a little inside spin. Have the cue ball hit just before the side pocket. No, he went 1 rail. Just threaded past the 9 real nicely. That was a beautiful shot. Artistically played. This really is what we've witnessed all week. The consistency of his offense. He plays position from the break. Very calm, very confident, and very focused. And with that break and run out, Yu-Hsuan Cheng makes his second break and run out of the match
So Cheng wins game 4.
and has his lead 3 games to 1. Very, very interesting style of play here by all the Republic of China players. They all attend the same school. They told me Wednesdays was jump cue day. All shots are played with jump cues. So they're very confident and competent with the jump cue. Their styles, very similar. You'll never see them banging their cue or making facial grimaces. They respect the sport too much. They've had excellent training, and I think that is Taipei has become the mecca of pool playing. Cheng is very ritualistic about his break, cleans the cue ball a little bit, sets it, then I shift, I shift, I shift. And that's intense focus. That's not someone that just goes through the motions here. He's really looking at it, wants a desired effect and result, and that's how he's able to control the 1 ball from the break so well to obtain more opportunities. Three balls on the wing. Three ball did not go. The 1 ball got kissed. Karl Boyes is going to be blessed with a good opportunity now.
Well, the 4 got a little tough.
Yeah, this is kind of a delicate position play. Can't really draw easily.
No, he's going to go 3 rails, I believe.
And you got to be kind of mindful that you got to stay up near the side pocket off the 3rd rail. Because if you drop down there low, you can get bungled up with the balls. He's got his cue extension on. That's a pretty good shot.
It's a great shot.
Played it perfect. Got as close as he safely could. That will make this ball play much easier. Yeah, Karl recognizes this could be a little treacherous here.
Yeah, it really is.
To go off the rail from this distance and then collide heavy on the 9 or on the side of the 9, that would lend itself to getting a good shot on the 3. Very, very tricky.
Could you shoot the combination?
The cue ball's going down table, so the combination 3-7.
Going that far?
Yeah, because look at the angle on there. It'd be very hard to hold it for the 3-9, are you saying, Danny?
Yeah.
I don't think he can easily hold it for the 3-9.
He might not want to, but does the 3 go to the corner pocket between the 8 and 9.
That's a good call there, and he might recognize that. Yeah, he could go to the outside of the 9. If it goes past there, he could still hit the 3. Yeah.
Ooh, he almost missed it.
Yeah, that's how good these guys play. They almost miss.
But how do you get to the 4 from here?
I think he can try to curl in between the 7 and the rail. One of the real tight, but then the speed is also an issue. That's what he's measuring up. And he'll play the 4 in the furthest corner pocket away from where he's standing. Be going back into the same pocket, the 3 ball's going in. Oh, he tried to hold it, clip the 5. Going to bump the 8.
Can you get by the 8?
I don't know. Doesn't look good on the overhead. You might see it differently there. Yeah, I think it does go by there. He just top spin
Yeah, it
across.
looks like he's shooting it.
This is just pure accuracy required. Shot. Now we're going to see.
He's got to come with another good one.
He is, yeah. This is going to be a big draw. Earlier today, he came up well short on this shot. Really ended up costing him the entire match, too.
Came short again.
Yeah, he really let off his stroke, almost decelerated into the cue ball. It's almost identical how it happened the time before, too. You
Right.
remember in the
Exactly.
previous match.
Actually, you think he would have gone to school. Well, anyway, he's going to cut the 6 on the left and try to go behind the 8, I believe.
He's down there looking at trying to spin the 6 in from here.
Yeah, he might.
He's
He might.
He's a tall, rangy guy. You can
He
you
might
can make
be.
it.
He's shooting the 6.
You can scratch with this as well.
He didn't make it, though.
Okay.
Tough shot. But he wants to shoot.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't really care about playing safe.
No, he does not. Looks like it may be his undoing in this rack. The methodical Shen, he doesn't hurry up and do anything. I like it. Recognizing that this is the big position play of the rack right here. He pointed the spot down there. How's he going to get there? 2 cushions, I guess.
Tough shot here.
It is, because you have to introduce side spin, and now the corner pocket, 2 cushions gets in play too.
He can run into the 8.
Boy,
Nope.
hit it pretty good. Ooh.
Oh,
That scared me, and I'm not afraid of much. But nonetheless, it worked out great.
yeah, he got pretty good on this. Shooting it up the corner.
Yeah, this will just be stunned back out, play the 9 on the side. When you play at this level, 3 or 4 game lead is not insurmountable at all. But it does constitute a small lead. However, you have to be in fear of him starting to run away from you. Yu-Hsuan Chen, 4. Karl Boys, 1.
Yu-Hsuan Cheng leads the match 4 games to 1.
Out of Shen's 4 wins, 2 have come by virtue of break and run out. We have a fan entering the arena now. Purple bead slides across. 401 is our score. 3 balls on the wing. Same pattern each and every break. A lot of intense focus going on right now. Broke dry last time. Oftentimes he's made balls on the break and got position on the one. It's almost like he wills it to happen. Caught the sweet spot that time, Danny. Wing ball went straight in. He's got a shot on the one.
Oh, look at that little kiss. Got him great shot. Great shot because he can get close to the 2 now.
It's an illegal break.
Oh, the illegal break.
You have a choice of taking the table.
Is that what happened?
That's what Karl ruled, yes.
Right, he made a ball and the 1 went past, but no other ball did.
Okay, well, Karl Boyes feels blessed and fortunate to have this shot. Things were looking a little grim. It would be hard for me to hit him in such a way that this might happen to me.
I'd be really hot right now.
Well, I'm just saying, well, you know the rules, so you wouldn't be really hot, but you.
Well, I know, but I mean,
The point is, you hate to turn the table over like this. You made a ball, have a shot.
yeah, it doesn't seem like you did anything wrong. I'm hot because I'm up here and I don't like the rule. I'm not playing, but I'm still hot about it.
But you'd hit him harder so that wouldn't possibly happen.
Yeah, but why should you have to change, maybe the method of making a ball end the break because you got to hit it harder?
Fair enough.
No, I don't care about it.
But given these rules, you'd hit him harder anyway, so that wouldn't happen to you because we've seen it happen about 4 or 5 times today.
Oh, he could have got a little better than this. This is 50-yard line-ish with tough position.
Guess he's just going to try to stun across.
Oh, he missed it. But that's his fault. He didn't get great position.
And that was just that little degree of lack of precision that Shen doesn't exhibit very often. He's a little bit more calculated when he approaches those balls.
Yeah.
Karl's
It's almost like he shot the ball to get any shot.
Karl's a great shot maker. It's almost like he relies on shot making sometimes rather than working hard preliminary to that.
Well, he made a mistake that time.
Yeah, it's going to cost him. Unforced error like that ends up costing you with these great players 1.3 racks on average. And oftentimes you come to the table kicking for your life again. So it can easily turn into 3 or 4 games that elapse before you get another good chance.
Well, once again, he caught a break with a illegal break, and he didn't take advantage.
When Darren Appleton sat in last night, he discussed the importance. Look at this. It's going to be an error.
Oh, he hit the 8. It changed life a little.
Appleton said how much you have to take advantage of your opponent's error and punish them. Is he just playing safe here? It looks like that's the
Could
case.
be.
Not going to make one bad shot and then hit another bad shot. So, boys, the first multi-inning game that we've had, really, everything else has been 1 inning, 9 ball.
Well, body language, Cheng doesn't like what he did. I think he left a hit on the 8.
No, it wasn't for this shot. It was for the previous shot he was
Oh,
dissatisfied with. Yeah, he's fine
That was
here.
a delayed reaction?
Well, and then he knows that Karl could possibly slip away because Karl's figures to hit this ball, turn things around. And just what we were saying about the importance of taking advantage of the errors. Both players have made a dramatic error in this game, and many games go by, we never see him even flicker close to something like this. Solid impact. It doesn't appear that anything good happened for Karl's boys camp right here, but he did have a chance that he didn't expect to get.
He's got to go 2 rails. Can he go long enough?
By 2 rails, sometimes Danny means 3.
You could go towards the side pocket, too. He did all right.
Good shot. So, based on his safety play from a poor position play, Chen earns another game. Now leads the match 5-1 over boys.
Game 6 to Mr. Yu-Hsuan Cheng. He leads 5-1.
Well, all the matches I've watched with Cheng, it looks like he's never behind.
Well, he's always making less mistakes than his opponent. When the stats come up, you'll look and see and say, oh, okay, that's how he got there. Yeah, he is the epitome of consistency.
And Karl Boyes is probably thinking, not again. Why do I have to get behind?
Yeah, but he hasn't made that many mistakes, just a couple. That's all it takes at this level. Chen massages the cue ball a bit, rubs it up against the rail, sets it to the corner of the box, then goes about this. Eye pattern, stroking, focus. Such an important shot. You can see the effort he applies to it versus, many of the other players. Five ball went in. 1 ball went in.
He's got a shot.
He has a shot. Karl rubs his face, recognizing that this could easily turn into a few racks. Not an easy position play to start off a run, though.
Yeah, I think he can cut the 2 in the left-hand corner and go 2 rails at 4. Well, he's playing it the other way. I don't like it this way. I think this way has more of a risk of obstructions than the other way.
Well, how pure you pocket the ball makes a great deal of difference on the angle that the cue ball goes exactly.
Well, is he going to go around the 8 easily? Or is he going to hit the 8?
Well, it's hard to tell from here. It looks like he's going to hit the 8, 2 cushions. If he could control it to get past the 8, that would be ideal. Might try to hit the heavy part of the pocket here, too, to slow the cue ball down a little further. Oh, he overcut it. Oh, and that allowed him to hit the bottom side. Great
He
shot.
hit the 8, and that controlled him get to the 3.
That was deliberate.
And he's got a good angle to get on to 4 now. He's He's going to try to go under the 4. Yeah, I thought he could hit it full. No, he went under it pretty nicely. That had to do with the speed.
Good focus. Never takes a shot for granted. Same approach each and every time. Like to get the cue ball just past the center of the table. Pocket the 6 in the corner and bounce free. Come back across for the 7.
Nicely done.
Yeah, great angle for that. Double checks the subsequent angle that he wants. That was the first shot. He hit a little rough, and it took a lot of the pace out of the cue ball. Now, he didn't quite get where he wanted to be. It's kind of funny, too, because these guys play such precise billiards that when they hit the pocket rough, it changes the outcome of the cue ball so much. So he had to kind of stun draw back across. No problem there. Wouldn't mind rocking the cue ball backwards a ball width or 2. Just accepted pretty much what he had. Came back a half a ball width. Nice angle. Sets up with his good pre-shot routine. Captures that rack with yet another break and run out. That allows Karl Boyes to think about the 6 ball. He rattled down in the corner a little further. The price has been 2 games so far. Here we get our first look at our total performance average. 957 for Chen, 826 Boyes. There we get a good look at what the real totals are. 44 balls pocketed for Chen versus 19 for Boyes. 4 errors for Boyes, 2 errors for Chen.
Great playing. No wonder he's always ahead. You start with 957.
Yeah.
Tough not to be ahead.
Yeah. He's only made 2 errors. 6-1. Oh. We're reminded one of the errors was the illegal break, Danny.
Yep.
That's played pretty darn good there.
The illegal break, and I believe he won that game anyway.
He did, yeah. All right, the pink 4 ball's on the wing. Nice pause before he breaks. Broke dry, though. That was an illegal break as well. Yep. That means that Karl Boyes can play from here or pass the shot back.
Mr. Boyes has the option of taking the table or passing it back.
I don't think you pass it back.
Karl's looking at how he could get the cue ball down behind all the clutter.
He would have to hit the 1 real thin.
Which means the 1 would tend to stay near the corner pocket down there. So if you fail to get an obstruction in the way.
Hey, look all the balls he's got to get behind. He's hesitating.
Well, he can maybe kick it down there.
Yeah, it's possible.
It gives you a
He's
considerable
looking
more.
at the kick, Mark. I think he heard you.
He might have. It gives you considerable more cue ball control.
Kicks it past the side. He's going to get all right.
Yeah, when you're a ball and a half width from
Well,
the cushion,
now
you should be accurate enough to be able to kick these down there.
he's doing something else now. He was playing the ball. Well, he's going to be safe.
That's max of desperation.
Yeah, you're right.
That was a way too risky for you. Cannot fool around with this kid.
Well, he's looking at the one off of the 4. Might not be kissing enough, but a high ball will make it draw a little bit.
But to get the high ball much on there, I think you might have to use a speed that would have the cue ball travel too far from the 2. And
Yeah, he's playing it.
Well, he recognizes that's going to likely hit the end rail if he misses. Then he's looking at the angle.
I don't think the ball's going to miss.
Yeah. So let the shot clock wind down. He's on his extension right now. 36 seconds left. Well, I'm with you, Danny. He's committed to playing it. That's one good thing about him. When he makes a decision that's not ambiguous, he finally sets up, and though deliberate, he is committed to the final shot. Little right-hand English going to clip the 5. The cue ball went too far.
Yep. He snookered himself with the 3.
I believe he was trying to land one cushion on the 5 and slip past it, and that's why it looked so far off speed control-wise. This is an interesting shot. I think he's going to kick this 2 cushions.
Definitely.
And try to let the cue ball trickle in between the 3, 9, and 4. Even the speed will be maybe something that just gets the 2 ball over to the side cushion. That's pretty hard. Got in between the 3, 9, and 4.
Well, he left the shot on the 2. The thin hit, but he left it.
You know, Karl has not shown the willingness to want to play safe, and as the lead gets bigger, he probably leans more towards offense then, too. If he plays offense, the cue ball could easily clip something. Yeah.
Good shot.
There it goes. Real good shot.
Does the 3 go by the 5?
Doesn't look like it does. We'll know here in a minute. Nope. He's going to play the 3-5 combination.
Oh, tough shot. Got to hit the cue ball pretty hard to get position on the 3.
Right? If you don't get position on the secondary object ball, it's really a foolish risk. It's a great shot.
He got position.
That is a great shot. All right.
That was a great shot.
Yeah.
And this is about time he needed a great shot. He's behind 5 games. You don't want to get behind any more than that. Well, getting on the rail didn't help him.
Top spin, come out for the 6 next. Very short swing. He's just going to roll the cue ball.
Good shot. Good shot, good speed.
Hey, he's working hard. This is a ponderous run out he started here. Had to make a very thin cut, and then a tough combination. Somewhat difficult third shot, and then now he's got in the line. Cleanly knocks the 7 home. The position on the 8. I believe he'll just drag it across. With a 9 ball on the side. Maybe the 9 ball in the corner. And Boys retaliates.
Taking
real
a break.
Nice run out. Hey everybody, we're back. Players are back. Fans are coming back. We got action. 6-2. Karl Boyes will be breaking. He was down 6-1. Retaliated with a great run out there. And that's pretty cool. One thing I could say with Karl Boyes' aversion to playing safe is that Shen is not anyone to take lightly or be fooled with, and the more you fool around playing safeties with him, it probably plays into his hands anyway. If you have a shot, you need to generate some offense, and when you have the big power, fast break offense that Karl Boyes possesses, it gives you a chance to get back in the game quickly. All right. Quiet down, everybody.
Game number 9.
The 8 ball's on the wing. We're back in action. Two ball, 4 ball. Boys has a shot. And this is what
Yeah, he's playing 6 ball now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When you have that capacity to generate games, it inspires you to take a little bit riskier shot because the prize could be much bigger than just one win. This was the way Earl Strickland played for years when he had his fast break offense working. He could miss a ball and make a mistake because he could come back with 3 or 4 games at a time. Nice hit there.
Well, he's got a little angle, I believe. That'll get him to the 4 ball. That's the 5, by the way.
Fairly simple stroke has Karl Boyes. Not many moving components. Checking the 7 in the side. Stuns it up there 6 inches closer. Well, he played the 7 down in the corner. Picked up perfect ideal position on the 9 ball. Come back from the break and run out. Very nice, Karl Boyes. Be his first break and run out of the match so far, and he now trails 6 games to 4. Six to 3, I'm informed. My bad. Is that right? Yeah, he was 6-1 down. That's right. Good look there. Yu-Hsuan Chen sitting there very stoically, upright, erect in his chair. Simply awaiting his next opportunity at the table. Not concerned about what Karl Boyes does. Boys to the extreme edge of the break box. Well, he laid into him, but nothing found the pocket, and looks like he's going to give up some kind of a shot.
Yeah, I think the one goes past.
It doesn't appear that he's, well, maybe. It's hard to tell from here what he's
Yeah, it
playing.
is, but I thought he was getting down to shoot it.
He's now.
Now he's playing it safe,
Yeah.
trying to shoot the one between the balls. Get them maybe 3 rails behind the 2.
Could speed, too. Didn't use the effective topspin. It would make it go too far, but stunned it forward. There will be definitely a jump hit here available, if not a clean hit.
Yeah, I think he's got a hit on the.
On the one.
Yeah. I think he can hit it.
Nothing easy about playing safe here. This is one of these shots that's awkward to play because you can lose. Well, you can lose with this shot, but you can't win. I think there's a back cut available on the one ball here.
Cue-ball's going to travel pretty fast.
Looks like it's going to collide into the 2, and how the 1 enters the pocket dictates how much. So he might be playing a safety, queued up as if he's going low on the cue ball. Rather than risk trying to cut it and turn the cue ball loose, he'd rather protect the cue ball, make Karl Boyes earn an E-track rather than give him a cheap one. Oh, he tried to tuck that away underneath the set.
Weak.
Yeah, well, he wanted to go underneath the 8, so his speed was well off, and that was courtesy of hitting the 1 ball too heavy.
A rare mistake.
Yeah, really. That was. He's smiling about it.
laughing, though.
Yeah. He knows he clubbed it. Karl declares his extension. Not wish to feel rushed. As long as you get down on this shot before the 40 seconds elapses, they don't call a foul. You just can't get back up. I don't know what happens if the clock elapses and you're down, and then you say extension. You really won't have to find out.
Well, he's got a shot on the 1, but position is tough on the 2 unless he jacks up. Then it'll make the 1 shot a little tougher.
Yeah, quite a little bit.
He can roll it in pretty softly. Well, he jacked up a little.
And drilled it.
Good shot.
Karl figures if I can't make that shot with a little bit of elevation, then I'm not going to beat Chen anyway. So take a little risk to get much, much better position. Karl requesting the cue ball be cleaned. And I feel like sometimes players use this as a mini timeout to kind of gather themselves because Karl's gone through a nice series of shots here. So I want to feel hastened. Well, that ball found the mark, got it into the pocket.
Well, he's going to have to hit the end rail and get back to the 6th. No problem here.
Karl's kind of a renowned party and playboy in Blackpool, England. Everybody in the club scene likes him, as witnessed by us, Team USA, firsthand last year. Queuing up with low, try to work the cue ball back closer to the brown 7.
He did that effortlessly.
I think point his cue as if to say, I'm going to go 3 cushions.
Perfect. Perfect. Public loves when you hit a lot of cushions per position or when you draw the ball.
He's going to stun up for this shot. No, he drew back. Okay, good shot. He was a bit straighter than we thought then, Danny.
He was.
He had to make a stroke there. Okay, good job. And he takes advantage of the safety that Chen tried to play where he chunked it and had a little bit heavy. 6-4 our score. Boys will be breaking.
They're both shooting 900.
Yeah, equal. Perfect 900. Chen having a word with his interpreter, calling over the referee. Something. Okay, everything's good. Smiling. Hey, Karl, boys. Not quite as systematic about setting up for the break. The 6 is on the wing. Well, he laid into him. Nothing went, but he didn't scratch, so I guess it's a trade-off.
Is it a illegal break?
No, he crushed him. It is not. Keep ball very deep in the pocket. You have to bridge over the pocket, make a short swing. Takes a practice stroke off to the side.
He's going to shoot this. Yeah, he was looking at it. He's going to shoot this ball.
He'll be my hero if he shoots it and makes it, runs out.
Very tough shot.
Yeah. Pretty to watch. That's what I drove 900 miles for. I want to see this ball shot and made. Checked up too. Nice pause. Slide back.
No good.
Yeah, I've not seen him miss balls by 6 inches before, but he did miss that shot. That's how hard it was.
Been a long week.
I
He
was
could be
gonna say.
getting tired.
Well, yeah, 6 hard days. I was thinking to myself, boy, I'd never shoot this. And I was thinking, well, you must be full of cowardice. But now I see, based on his result, I think I was right. I'd never shoot that shot.
I wouldn't either, but
Not with someone as dangerous as Karl Boyes. You're only 2 games in front. I'm going to not give him these type starts.
watch out. Oh, I knew it was a watch out. I don't know. Did he get to the 2?
Oh, no, but I know he made a great attempt to get on the right angle
Yeah,
for the
he
2.
looks like body language. He got to it.
Karl likes drama. He likes to go back and replay it, look in the crowd, smile when he's doing well, display displeasure when he's not. He is a phenomenally talented player, though. And he will be playing in the 2015 Moscone Cup coming up December 7th through the 10th. Tropicana Hotel, Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, Karl's displeased with the position he played here.
It's at the Tropicana.
It is.
That's where I won the national 8-ball title. Beat Nick Varner.
Yeah, it's been a while since we played there. Remember the former New York Jets football player, Mike Battle, had a big tournament there that Monk Costanza beat Mike Siegel in the finals of.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was freaky.
He cut in a 9-ball I'll never forget.
And he made the 9 on the break to win it.
That's right. Well, he got the old in-between angle.
Yeah. He's got a good enough look at this to shoot it.
Yeah, if you go top spin, you can drift over on the side cushion, possibly get the 6 and 9 as blockers in there.
I think he's shooting
I do too.
and making it. Yeah, he had a good enough look there.
Good recovery shot. Well, the way it started off, 5-1 in front for Shen. Now,
Same way it went today for him.
yeah,
Then he got in gear and he won a bunch in a row. That might be what he's going to do again.
every once in a while, as Karl walks around the table, you see him clutch his neck. He has a terribly sore neck here for the last couple of weeks, he said. Hampered his training.
Yeah, he'll play the 8 and 9 in the same pocket.
Hit it heavy. Yeah, hit it heavy.
Oh boy, you're right. You saw it right away. Bad time to miss. You were on the march. You can let this guy get an
Yeah.
easy win now. Let him earn every win. But this one he didn't earn.
So deep, it looks like he was able to hold it there. Marches around the table. Comes to attention. Set, check. Very good. Collects the game, 7 games to 4 now. As Shen was gifted with that, 8 and 9.
So Cheng leads the match 7 games to 4.
Pretty big turnover. Instead of 6-5, it's 7-4. Okay, Shen is rubbing up the cue ball now. He's moved his 7th bead across. Four balls a wing ball. It's been a little while since he had his break untracked.
Yeah, he made 2 in the same pocket.
But he does
Doesn't
not
have a good shot.
Not at all. Last wreck was most interesting because Karl got out of line, made a great recovery bank, and then landed pretty good position on the 8. Just raised up air, flickered ever so much, hung it up. That's all it takes. It looks like Chen is thinking about kicking in behind the 2 here.
Yeah, that's about it.
You can stick the cue ball there, maybe play it. For sure, good distance. He's going to push out. Approve. 8 ball's problematic. He's going to give Karl a chance to make a mistake here.
Yeah, he's playing poker now.
Puts
Good
him
as the
back in.
kick looked, he had to give it back.
Yeah, it's pretty far from the end rail for sticking the cue ball.
Yeah. The high will be gone by the time it hits it.
Looks like he's going to arc into it with side spin, a lot of side spin. Not bad, not bad. It's going to buy him a chance to get back to the table one more time. He probably won't like it, but it won't be worse than that was. So anytime you push out and get yourself back to the table one more time, it was a reasonable play. You're so much the underdog from that position.
Well, is he going to bank this?
Well, he tried an off-angle bank like this earlier today and made it. One that I really didn't think he should go for. I think you're right, Danny.
Oops.
Yeah. And with good control, too.
I don't think the 2 goes by the 6, does it?
No.
He's looking at the kick. The kick is not going to help him even if he makes it.
Well, he's kicking safe, I think. He's thinking the cue
Think
ball. Well, it's a billiards play. Kind of ticky in behind it. Maybe he can come up and he can go hard.
No, he's looking to see if he makes it, what he's going to have on the 3.
Well, he's not
So
going to have anything.
He's thinking of making it.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he is. Because he looked to see if he could cut the 3. When it sticks there, it's going to stick.
Didn't
Oh,
get back to the rail.
Foul. Ball in hand.
I like the idea, though. That was a nice idea.
well, boys like the idea also.
Two cushions of top spin. The cue ball off the side rail. You got pretty flat here. Won't be a big problem, though, unless the cue ball ends up lodged on the cushion. Just a little below center. Stroke. Hit the heart of the pocket. Now he squeezes a little bit like he's not going to be able to get close to the 9.
Oh, I think the point will help him. He's going to hit the point. That's going to get him close to the 9. Yeah, he's hitting the point. Get it?
Very nice shot. And Karl Boys brings the game back. Trails in the match 5-7.
Mr. Boyce wins game number 12. He trails in the match 5 games to 7.
This is a race to 13. Must win by 2 unless it goes 14-14. Karl's big power break. One ball lodges up in the corner and looks kind of locked.
Can he spin it a little bit?
Yeah,
Hit rail first?
Yeah, looks like he can curl around the 8, and he's got a pretty big target down there. And then by going rail first, he should get positioned on the 2. I call this a half masse, but it looks like even maybe a little bit more than that.
Yeah, the ball was in a little too deep.
Well, he
But
hit
he
it a little
didn't
bit
come
too hard.
close.
No, he hit a little too hard. It didn't
Right.
have a chance to catch before it got to the rail. That was
Yeah.
the issue.
The rail pushed it before the English grabbed.
Pretty open layout here, too.
It sure is. Once he falls on the 2.
Looks like he's considering going the long way here. 3 cushions. Wants the cue ball pass between the 5 and 9 to the end rail, center of the end rail, and spin up by the 3rd diamond up from the corner near the side pocket.
And that's the path to go.
I don't like the fact that he's introducing stun here, where he could just set the angle up with the ball in hand and have the angle.
Good shot.
Yep, perfectly played.
You got the angle to go to the 4 in the same pocket as the 2.
5, 6, 7, 8 are all out in the open. Fairly close together. Did not want to get jacked up over the 8, but he did.
Yeah. Can't touch the 8.
He plays just about as good left-handed as he does right. It's amazing and uncanny.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier.
Very smooth. Let's see. Might have to go forward here, Danny.
Yeah,
Play the
he
6 in the
does.
corner. Oh, back
Good
in
enough.
line. Yeah, back in line nicely here. Great audience here in attendance. Looking out here, I see my coach, Jerry Bryseth, is in attendance. He's waving. Mir Pishtad is here.
Yeah, they all could stay late because tomorrow's Saturday and nobody works on Saturday in Norfolk. I hope not.
Chen moves pretty freely around the table when the balls are in alignment. 8 and 9, all that's left. I decide if he wants to go top spin or back spin here. Pretty shot. All right, Chen now has 8. Karl Boyes 5. Pretty routine layout there. Pretty nice way to come to the table. Ball in hand, 1 hanging. Not too much clutter.
shaking his head.
Well, I'm looking out here. I see Johnny Moore, Ralph Souquet. Okay, Shin sets up. 6 ball on the wing. Same breaking ritual he always goes through. Through much of this tournament, he's been able to play position on the 1 ball from the break. Not so much tonight.
All he made was noise.
Dry break.
And this is the way it came up earlier. I think you got to bank the 1.
Well, if you think that, Karl definitely thinks that.
Yeah. I don't know what you mean by that, but
What I mean is he's prone to shoot. So if you think this is a shooting, he shoots at
it
something
is.
you
If
might not think.
if this came up in one pocket and you needed 1, you won the game. But cue ball doesn't have to cooperate with position. Position is the tough part of this shot.
Yeah, we're going to use our extension here. Probably a good time to use it, and don't be hasty about your decision. Looks like he's playing safe now, Danny.
Think so?
Well, that didn't take much time looking at the bank. No, you were right.
And he was looking at hitting that 7 ball, and that held him for the 2. Very good shot, but I knew you had to shoot that one.
Yeah, this is interesting here. He's got some trouble
Better
balls
hit
in the
the
way.
8 on the nose. Or the 6.
Very good. Yeah, well executed.
Great shot.
Now he can just thread between the 6 and 7, get over on the 4.
Perfect. Yeah, he can get off the rail because he's going to have to draw back a little off the 5.
And he can manipulate the pocket at that range however he wants. Bring the cue ball back a foot.
Very good.
He didn't do anything too much there. He could have got a little better, but he has an open look at the 8.
Very good shot.
Mentioned something to the crowd. And just like that, Karl Boyes is back to 2 games behind, trailing 6 games to 8.
8-14 to Karl Boyes.
Had a lot of fun this week with Danny on my side. He's told us some really interesting stories. My happiest one is about when he was on the road with Titanic Thompson. He said, "You know how Titanic got his name?" I thought it was because he sunk people's bankrolls, but he assured me that he was on the actual Titanic. I think that's the coolest thing ever. I know somebody that had a friend that was on the Titanic and lived. 1,500 people died in that. That was in 1912. Danny said, "Do you know how he escaped?" And I said, "No." He said, "Well, it was women and children only in the lifeboats. Titanic dressed up as a woman and got away." And he said, "It's okay to cheat when the boat is going down," which I thought was amusing. Brushed him again. Something found the pocket. Is he going to get a shot? No, he's not. He's
Doesn't have it.
the one ball's heavily defended. I don't even know how you push out to this thing. I guess you got to push out to a. What do you do? Push out to a two-cushion kick?
Push is very tough.
Yeah. How do you come out of this thing?
But wherever he pushes, he wants to hit the one on the high side, maybe go behind the 7, but your opponent's going to figure that too.
I don't even know how you do that.
Well, let's see where he pushes first.
Well, right now he's looking at two-cushion kick and play the 1 off the 6 across to the 9 ball. So.
Yeah, that's a good shot if you're mad at your backer.
No, he might be trying to tie the 3 up with the 2 whilst doing that.
Yeah, I always suggest that. I don't think he quite did that, though.
Nope. I really don't anticipate Chen accepting this push out.
Well, I think I would. I got to shoot this from here and not give it back.
What are you going to do if you give it back or if you shoot it?
I'm going to hit the 1 on the nose and try to glance the 7.
Well, it won't go between the 5 and 6. That's the issue.
Oh, you don't think it will? Yeah, well, I guess you can see better than me because it looks like it could.
I don't know. Chen looked at it. He didn't seem to think it was good, but maybe
Well,
it
then
is.
he's got to kick 2 rails at it if he can't hit it head on.
Well, he's going head on.
I think it could. I think he goes between there, and when he hits the 7, the 1 will go 2 rails behind something. Get it?
What a shot. What a tremendous shot that was.
Well, you didn't think he could do that.
I agree. I didn't think. And plus, stop the ball at that range. 2 things had to be perfect.
He did it. It was a good time to do it.
Yeah, it was. If it was easy or obvious, you know Shen would have played it.
That's why I said I wouldn't give it back.
No, right. He's going to try to hop the 6, play a carom on the 4. Is that what he's looking at? Yeah, I think so.
Extension.
Oh, this would be a heck of a shot, too. That was a heck of a safety, though. Wow.
Sure.
So many things had to go just right. He did all of them. Well, he got over it. Kicked the 1 ball clear down table. That's going to be a tremendous result.
Yeah, let's see that replay when he shot the ball between everything. Played an excellent save here.
Oh, it is. It's still a gorgeous shot. That's a highlight reel shot.
Well, when Chen sees the DVD, he's going to wish he didn't give it back.
10 seconds.
Well, right now he's got the upper hand, but I see what you're saying, I guess.
I'm just making conversation, Mark. This is a tough save.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so treacherous that you can lose with it, but you hardly can ever win with this shot. Very good shot. From that distance, well, and no matter what.
Nine ball.
No. He's got enough of a pocket he can go for it. And that's how iffy the safety was. You're going to sell out a little something. He probably minimize the amount of ease that Chen will face here by leaving it on the other half of the table anyway.
Wow, what a shot.
Wow, you're not kidding.
Big match like that, that was a great shot.
Nearly the equal of Karl Boy's safety.
Yeah. Very tough shot. He's going to roll forward and shoot the three up the corner, I believe.
Two cushions, back out to the center. He says, get along there, little doggy. I'm going to go maybe just a little bit further so he for sure wouldn't rub the six on the way by. He's measuring that now. I'll lightly rub the six.
Yeah, that part was obvious. Yeah, he just wanted to be a little closer, and he did get a little closer.
Great opening shot on the one here in this run. He wants to close it out.
Wow. Yeah, he knows he didn't hit that one too well.
Almost missed it. But converts it into a win. He leads 9-6 over Karl Boyes.
Number 15.
Shooting in the 900.
Leads the match 9 games.
What are the figures, Danny, if you can see them? 904, 885.
Yep.
Yu-Hsuan Chen in the lead.
Boys are shooting respectable.
885, yes, I would say. Okay, Chen preparing to break, leading 9-6. 5 ball will be his wing ball. First match I've watched him play that his break really hasn't been all that much of a factor. Does have 3 break and runouts, however. Wing ball went in, caught it good. Playing position for the 5 or the 1 ball. That's what it's looked like most of the week.
2 to the 3 is easy, so he only has to not snooker himself.
I mean, there's not even much position to play in this layout.
Well, he's going to have to hit some rails. I don't think he could roll it in and hold it.
No,
Do you?
I don't think so either.
He's got to hit some rails and get back to the side rail. He did it. He did it.
Good shot.
Not as easy as it looked, people. Especially in a match like this. This is the finals of the U.S. Open. Probably the biggest tournament of the year anywhere.
And most likely the toughest field ever assembled in any tournament.
Well, he's got a little angle. That's all he needs.
Figures just lightly spin over to the rail and have the right-hand side spin grab, bring it up near straight in on the 4. Now he's cueing downward, so he's going to stun it a little bit or pop it. There you go, too strong.
Watch out, 6. Boy, that could have been disaster. And I'm not pulling for anybody. I just don't want to see any bad happening for either guy. And Boys lives in England, which is closer to Buffalo than Taipei.
Oh, you're sticking with the homeboy. Just going to kill the cue ball, use the fat part of the pocket.
Oh,
2 stop shots.
yeah, this is our favorite layout, Mark.
This is the 4th break and run out of the match. Chen completes it. Little position to play from the 1 to the 2, but thereafter was pretty straightforward.
Goes to Mr. Yu-Hsuan Cheng. He leads the match 10 games to 6.
He's really kept the pressure on Karl Boyes the entire time. It seems like he's been at that 3 or 4 game range for quite a while now.
He kept the pressure on everybody all week. Because the way it looks, he's just not giving anything away.
Yeah, he doesn't beat himself very many racks. All right, 10-6 is our score. Chen is breaking. Now it's legal break. Position for the 1. What's the
Again,
layout look like? He seems pleased.
well, he's got to do something to get to the 3. I don't think he can get the good angle. Maybe he could.
He's requested the cue
See
ball
where
to be
he puts the
cleaned.
tip? He needs a 1 rail angle off the 2 to get to the 3. I thought the 4 was in the way for that, but apparently Chen doesn't think that. Pretty thin hit. I think he's going to go forward 3 rails. Try to get to the middle. Now it looks like he's not doing that. Now I'm sure he's not. Yeah, that isn't bouncing enough.
Now he's going to have to deal with the 4-ball here as far as the cue ball colliding into it. That's going to be pretty precarious. Looking at what he would have if he used just a little bit of draw. Of course, that's going to move the 4-ball forward. Create a problem with the 3.
Extension.
He's telling everybody what he's trying to do.
And then he's trying to tell himself, too.
Yeah, he's trying to hit the 2 full enough to get past the 4-ball.
It's imperative that you visualize your result here. So that's what he was doing by graphically laying it out there to himself.
Might be able to do that. Take the cut on the 3.
Had to muscle
Oh,
through
look
it.
at that. He got it right out of the way.
Yeah,
Good shot.
yeah. That is world-class pool. To do that properly, you have to be able to hit any part of the pocket on command.
Yeah, and you have had to see that shot before somewhere.
Nice play there. Get the cue ball back so he doesn't have to go to the short side position. And come around 2 cushions, stay on angle. This looks pretty good. Oh, he got a little long. Okay.
I think he can brush the 9. Knock the 9 closer to the pocket.
No, it's
and
good.
continue on. You think he's going to hit it 2 full?
Yeah, I do.
Depends on the speed. I think he can glance the 9 and go towards the 8. Let's see where he cues the ball.
He's going low.
Yeah.
This is Karl Boy's best chance this rack. Oh, he bent it right across. Beautiful shot.
Very good shot.
Pretty. Nice
Boy,
speed
he
there.
hits the ball so well.
So clean.
Yeah.
So effortless. He gets fluid. He gets through the cue ball. Very committed strokes.
Boys has got to hope he gets another shot.
Break and run out number 5 in the match. He now leads, Shen I'm talking about, leads 11 games to 6.
923 shooting.
Think how much fun it must be to play in tournaments and be able to hit the balls that clean, that repetitively. On command, by design.
And you heard there's better players in Taipei than this guy?
They said there's a guy over there that beats all of them. It's hard
Why
to
didn't
imagine.
he come here? Might not have the money.
I don't know. I imagine he does all right. So
Tough to believe.
Yeah, I agree. Might be a little bit like the Filipino sensations every year. They're the better than playing the best, and we hear about it. But yeah, I couldn't imagine anyone could play better than this kid. Don't know what that would even look like. 7 ball in the wing. Persistent with his technique and approach. He's played position on the 1 ball the last couple breaks. 7 ball straight in.
Well, he's playing position for the 1 again, but in a different spot.
Well, it hit the points and rolled down by the pocket. Karl Boyes settles a little bit deeper into his chair, realizing it's going to still be a little while before he gets any opportunity. They have a little rack removal here, I think.
Yeah, Karl feels himself going.
Can't help it. Been a long time since he's been back at the table.
Yeah, this guy doesn't give you any breathing room.
No mercy. Looking back, Karl missed that 8 ball after he made a pretty good run, made a nice bank, and missed a fairly routine 8 ball, but that's not really been the deciding factor. The real deal is that Chen has just taken this match so far.
We're going to see his left-handed fluid stroke again.
I know it.
Perfect touch. Yeah, he's got to go to the 4 in the side now. He sure got the angle to do it.
I don't think 4 on the side. He's going to play 4 in the corner. And then he can dislodge the 5 simultaneously. You were right.
Yeah, he's going to hit the 5 if he wants to. I guess he wants to.
Yeah, no choice now.
Yeah, he's waving.
Yeah.
I think that's colorful.
It's like a computer running some type of special analysis here. Every time he's did it, it's worked out great. I say he's going to lightly brush the 5 into the 9 and come down and play the 5 up in the far corner. Is that what? Yeah. Going to use the 9 to hold the 5 in place.
He's drawing the ball.
Well, maybe he could avoid it.
Shooting it up the corner. It looks like he got perfect on it.
Does. Does indeed.
You got the good angle to get to the 8. Got the good angle on the
He
8
sure
to
did.
get to the 9. Folks, that's touch. That's not accident.
Yeah, he's in total command. Total command of the table. This would just be his 6th break and run out in the match. And it is. He's on the hill. His TPA is climbing.
Goes to Mr. Yu-Hsuan Chen. He Leads the match 12 games to 6. He's on the hill.
Karl was on the mic, but I failed to mention thank you to the worldwide press. AZ Big Contest, all the press in the world who covered this event. God bless you all. And so anything I forgot, I thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you, Jerry, Mike, and Mike.
12-6 is our score. It's been quite a while since Karl Boyes has been to the table. Six ball on the wing. Final break of the match. Wing
6
ball
went
went
in.
in. One ball bounced around. He's got a shot at it.
Position is going to be tough. Well, the 2 goes in both corners. You just check that out.
Yeah. These are these iffy little situations that he's did so much with throughout the tournament.
This is very tough position. Wow. Wow. What creativity that was. I
Yeah.
never dreamed he could hit that ball that thin and hold the cue ball. That's great playing.
And it really is.
That's why he was looking to see if the 2 goes in the other corner. Yeah, what a great shot that was.
Yep. He makes great plans and he has great execution to support those plans. The capacity to conceive of these shots.
Clean as a whistle. Whatever that means. I never could figure that out.
He really did want to go between them. He was hoping to hit the 9. That would have slowed it down enough that the rest of the rack could have played much easier.
He does a lot of waving. He's definitely going to go into the ball. Got to hit the 4.
And he uses the extension right here.
Extension.
Got to be careful this shirt doesn't rub the 5.
Yeah, he's got to go right into the 4. Except he missed. He missed the 3. Still alive, Karl.
Yeah, he gave it a heck of a go. Karl's going to have to play safe.
He didn't get him. Yeah, a little weak.
considering the bank shot, it looks like, at the very least.
Yeah, he played the bank because he figured it was free. He snookered him, I believe, with the 8. And he had position.
Yeah, and the speed that he was able to kill the cue ball and the spin that he's able to generate at soft speeds. Karl's going between the 8 and 9. Maybe he can cut this in. Yes, he can. No? Double kiss?
He's sold out.
Well, visually, the body language suggests that Karl's defeated.
Well, he's going to need a little bit of right-hand English to fall on the 5 now. Or maybe he'll come back the other way.
No, I think you're right. Or left-hand English, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's coming back the left way.
All right.
Now watch out for the far corner near his right arm.
How'd he hit
Oh, he hit it too well. What a shot.
it?
Awful cool cucumber, this
Yeah.
guy.
Uh-oh. Danny, look at what he did. He
He didn't
overspun
quite
it.
get there. He sees the goal line, but he couldn't get there. Well, he doesn't have a bank. But he didn't compound the mistake.
No. No, he made a good shot there.
Yeah. Could be your last shot, Karl. Where are you going to go? I don't think Karl's going to like this.
Yu-Hsuan Chen comes to the table. 3 balls standing in the way of him and $40,000 plus the title, which is
Title. This is his biggest win. Pretty good shot. Pretty good shot. Oh, maybe he doesn't have it. Maybe he doesn't. I thought he was playing it that way to go to the 8 in the other corner.
I did too.
I think he could spin this in. Yeah, I think he could spin it in.
Oh, very nice, very nice. This is match ball. Great performance there. Yu-Hsuan Chen, 40th U.S. Open champion. Like Danny said, what a cool guy. Plays an unbelievable game. And I sincerely want to thank everyone who supports our sport and AccuStats. You guys are the best. We appreciate you. This has been the 40th U.S. Open 9-Ball Championship. On behalf of all of us, to all of you, so long for just a while.
We're all watching Taiwan.